have been gone for a really long time. I simply and completely, fully lost track of time. My boss, oh my gosh, my job has been so busy and stressful, and I've been a little bit worried about just stuff in general. So I'm sorry that I haven't been able to post. As we go into the holidays, of course, everyone is going to get more busy, and thankfully I should have a little bit more time, so I'm hoping that I can just record into the future some. That way I can have some videos scheduled out quite a ways so we don't run into this problem. I saw somebody's comment today that was like, what happened to this project? And I'm back, I'm here, I'm so sorry. I hope you all can forgive me. So this is Oakland, and we're back for some more leveling. So where we last left off, we've got a few things to do, and I thought we would go to Starbreeze Village. So let's go ahead and do that. How are you all doing? I appreciate all of the love that I've gotten and the comments that I've gotten. I read every single one of them. I would love to get to a point where I can reply to every single one of them. And I'm hoping that I can carve out some extra time for this hobby of mine. Speaking of hobbies, do you guys have, it's gonna try to run away. Forgot what my blinds were even set to. What kind of hobbies do you guys have? Is there anything exciting that you do? I'm in the US, and everybody's talking about a second lockdown, but I wasn't really aware. We have a quest here. Shade of the Caldore stares into the moonwell, lost in distant memories. The archdruid approached the dragons for their blessings, as the dragons had placed on Nordrassil in ancient times. But Nosdormu, the Lord of Time, refused to give his blessing, chiding the druid for his arrogance. In agreement, Alexstrasza also refused Staghelm, and without her blessing, Teldrassil's growth had been flawed and unpredictable. Staghelm retreated to his enclave in Darnassus, ever seeking a new direction by which to bless Teldrassil and restore the immortality of our people. Then he fades away. Let's fill our jade vial. Anyway, I wasn't aware that the first lockdown had ended. I would personally left my house. I mean, I've left my house, but you know what I mean. I'm not going out and doing stuff. So, it is what it is. But is there anything exciting that you guys are doing to kind of help as we enter the colder season? Let me know in the comments. I have some interesting hobbies myself, so if you want to know about them, I'll tell you. So this is Garola Stelvethrin, and this quest that we're on is the Tripoli Breeze. Thank the forest spirits you are here. I knew Athratus would sense trouble and send help. Oh my goodness. Thought he was insulting me, my gosh. The Gnarlbine. Oh, this is Gnarlbine Corruption. I'm so out of it. This video is not going to be as great, but let's just embrace some of the chaos, I guess. The Gnarlbine tribe's corruption has returned. They ambushed me as I left for Ban Ethel Barrowdon and proceeded to pillage Starbreeze Village. That rhymes. Something in the forest has corrupted Ursal the Mauler, their chieftain, and he is using the power powers of the fell moss to drive them mad. I am too wounded to return to Aphrodis to bring him his grave news. The task is left to you, young druid. We can only hope that the deranged gnarlbines have not made it to Pandaria yet. So we're supposed to return to Aphrodis, Baremantle, and Dolinar. You got it, but I have one more mission. To get this emerald dream catcher. Which is over here, which I swear it was over here. At this place. In the past, but now it's over here. Tell me if you have ever played WoW in the past. If the location of this trinket has changed or if my memory is failing me, comment down below. I'm desperate to know because I could have sworn it was in that other house and it was over here. On this side of the house, because it's the same house. But I don't know for certain. Oh, we didn't get kitty sneak yet. That's why I can't sneak. So we're just gonna race out of here, actually. Speed our way through here. I don't want to fight all these gnarlbine. That was in my home, so I don't have any beef with them. Personally, anyway. Oh, and we have to get 3 fell cones for this, it's in Foul of... What a name. Foul of... Shall we do that first? I think we should, because I don't remember if there were other quests there. It's been so long since I've quested through this area, years. So I'm hoping that it'll be exciting for all of us to revisit. And there's one right over there too. We're in luck. I'm sorry if this video, if I seem rushed or distracted. That's part of why I didn't want to make videos, is because I was feeling rushed and distracted. And I didn't want that to become a part of videos that are supposed to be relaxing and fun. But life must go on, and I must find a way to persist nevertheless. So, what do you have for me, Oakland? A lovely snack, I presume. Sure. What a sweet night elf. Thank you. I knew you would come in handy. Whoa. Oh no, this cannot ribbit me. You have duped me with ribbit your foul trickery. We turned him into a frog. Oh wait, someone else turned in their quest. Before I did. Does he do anything or does he just change back? He just changes back. Alright. Pardon my yawn. I don't want to edit these leveling videos, mostly because I don't know how to edit very well in an effective manner, I should say, but I think it's more fun to have gaming videos that are not edited. Oh! I just put up my Christmas tree the other day, which, if any of you work or have worked retail in the past, you are twitching right now, and I'm sorry. But I was thinking I could, if people wanted to see a Christmas tree tour where you get to look at my ornaments and my tree, I would post that. But obviously I don't want to post anything that people are not interested in. So if you want to see that, I will film that this weekend. So let me know. If even one person wants to see it, I will post it because I want to make that video. So anyway, turning in Gnarlbine corruption to Aphrodis experimental. By the cannot be broken without the relics of awakening. Journey to the den and retrieve the Ravenclaw talisman, black feather quill, sapphire of sky, and rune of nesting. The druids store them in sacred chests. Return them to me, and I will prepare the awakening ritual. You got it. Sentinel, Kyra, Star Song, or is it Kira? I don't know. I like Kira better than Kyra, so it'll be Kira. Resident Danger. The Gnarlbite aggression is limiting our options. None of our kind are eager to bring blade and arrow against creatures that were once our friends, but I grow fearful that they are going to set their sights on Dolinar soon. The biggest concern to me are the Whirlpool in Banethel Hollow and Banethel Barrow Dens. I need you to travel to the west, make your way into the Barrow Den, and kill as many of the Gnarlbite as you can. We probably won't have any more chances to limit their strength. Be swift. Darn, she means business. Some of our huntresses have already made their way to Banethel Barrow Den. They will find you when you get inside. Go ahead and speak to Sitar to secure a ride there. A ride? Wait a minute. Have you always been able to get a ride to the Banethel Barrow Den? Did I never read? Did I never? Oh my goodness. I'm such a noob. Okay. Talonkai Swift Route. Turning in the Emerald Dreamcatcher. Wow, I'm tumbling over my words. My Emerald Dreamcatcher is of great importance to me. It is a gift, given only to a few. Thank you for returning it, Oakland. 100 quests. Y'all, we've already done 100 quests. Can you believe it? Ferocitas, the Dream Eater. The emerald. It is missing. My dream catcher has been damaged. There is a band of Gnarlbite mystics located to the north of Starbreeze. I have heard reports that their leader, Ferocitas, the Dream Eater, has been wearing a necklace that glows green in the night. Now, seeing my dream catcher, I am sure that he has stolen my emerald. He would never realize that its power is useless to him. Find this missing jewel, Oakland, and while you're there, clear out some of the corrupted mystics as well. He has another quest called Twisted Hatred. I must warn you, Oakland, this matter must stay between us. The satyr arcs enough of an embarrassment to us already, and this one is much too close to home. He is called Lord Melanus, and he resides in nearby cave of Fell Rock to the north, where he has gathered a large group of Grell warriors. His heart is black as night, and he plots something most foul. By the way, I'm thinking that as we unlock dungeons, we should do dungeons. Let me know if you think we should not do dungeons. I think it would be fun. Nature's Reprisal. Also, I love that goblin blimp mount thing. I love it. And this is from Cyril Bladeleaf. Let me grab a drink really quick and also cough. I apologize. Oh my goodness. Okay. I have some sparkling water here that I cannot decide if I actually like or not, so I don't know. Anyway, Nature's Reprisal. I'm glad you were willing to atone for your mistake. It speaks a great deal about your character. I have another task for you. Oh, she was the one that had us these iron seeds prompt a very concentrated form of that reprisal. To our north in Fell Rock, there are Grelkin that are far beyond redemption. Use the iron seeds to rout them before they become a more serious threat. You got it. I will make this episode a little bit longer, just because I've been gone for so long. And I'll try to, as quickly as possible, get us up to speed and on schedule again. This is Carithra's main rage, and this is the Delta Soul Refusal of the Aspects quest. It is only natural that our race, once immortal and revered, would struggle with regarding ourselves in the humbled manner that we likely should. We must remember to embrace our connection with nature and with Elune and push aside our mortal shortcomings. So if you weren't following the Moonwell stories because they were so broken up, and the episodes that I'm filming, or recording rather, I guess I'm old, use the word film, were so split up, but basically it was just the story of how the Night Elves went from being immortal to mortal, and he's talking about now about how they need to just psychologically kind of get used to it and embrace it. Let's look at a map, see where we should go next. This one is the farthest away, so I think that we should go there first. I love these beautiful little owls. There's actually so much about this game that is so beautiful, and I absolutely adore it. If you haven't played WoW, because you have a certain opinion about it, or you're just not sure if it's a good thing to get into because it's been around for so long, I highly recommend getting into it. Nowadays, this is a controversial thing, but nowadays you don't have to group up to do things. You can play just by yourself if you want to, even though it's a lot more fun with friends. For instance, I'm playing by myself, but also I'm not, because I have all of my YouTube friends that I'm technically playing with /for. So Verazitas has been recently murdered, probably by whoever this is. So we're just gonna quickly cat around. I don't know if we want it to be balanced druid, right? I thought, might be easier for us to share mobs with a balanced druid. Our Moonfire does damage over time, so we want to generally focus on casting it only once every few seconds, however many seconds that was. You're casting the same spell at each other. We're both druids, I guess. Wow, am I supposed to kill the mystics? Oh well. It's fine, I guess. This lightsaber getting in the way. My poor kitty friend. this jewel. We don't need to torture the poor man. For a bulk, anyway. How many more? One more. One more mystic. I almost tried to blink because the last range character that I have my hunter, but my last caster that I played, true caster, was my mage. And I love teleporting around as a mage, honestly. Alright, let's get out of here. Go turn these back in, because I think that's going to be the closest, yeah. If you hear little tinkly noises, it's the bubbles in my sparkling water. I was trying to figure out the words. This is ASMR channel. I can give you guys some ASMR noises. It's hard to steer and tap on things. The can is like textured in San Pellegrino and it's a weird can. Hopefully that wasn't insanely loud. I don't know if multitasking is for me, quite honestly. Now we can repair his dream catcher. He said thank you, Falcon. You're very welcome, sir. So it said I can talk to somebody to get a ride, but I don't see anyone. Ah, Sitar, right here. You want to get a ride? To where we have to go. Well, we have to go to Numero Dos. We don't want to do that just yet. I don't recall how to get to where we want to go, but there's a trail, so we shall use it. Oh, I remember this. Took a moment to jog my memory, but I do recall. Oh, hello. I guess we're gonna be getting out then. Let's get into our more powerful version of ourselves. So I believe Melanus is in here. Now, if I don't remember what I have told you all about myself, but it's going to become probably fairly apparent in these caves. But I am actually colorblind. Oh, that's right, you're not supposed to kill these guys. You're supposed to see them. I am colorblind, and therefore I struggle with everything. I struggle with a lot of things. Primarily wandering around in caves and that kind of a thing. This person is dead. Pixie dust fly. And so even though every cave basically in World of Warcraft is exactly the same, I just get really confused because I have a hard time seeing stuff. So like in current content, I often have to I'm looking at the map a lot it's not too weird to the point of being bear form. That's cat. I'm beautiful. And they updated the bear forms. This looks wonderful. I'm a fan. I'm a big fan. So anyway, I can have a hard time getting to where I want to go. So I also have a hard time remembering where I've been. So I deeply and intensely apologize if we get stuck somewhere and it's painful for you to watch because you're going, the exit is right there. This cave isn't so bad because of the lighting. The lighting is pretty good. But often I'm blue-green colorblind, although I struggle with all non-primary colors, I should say, like non-primary shades, I should say. So some of like even the nuance between. I've been told that this is obviously green and purple, but I've been told that there are multiple greens and things like that. I have a hard time just differentiating the shades. Anyway, enough about that. Turning in nature's reprisal. Good. I know this probably was not very pleasant work, but we greatly appreciate it. I fear for our dear Teldrassil. It seems it is becoming more corrupt by the day, and our ignorance is the cause is plaguing me greatly. It's pretty relatable to the real world, huh? For some people. Turning in twisted hatred. With Lord Melanus laid to rest, I can finally move on to other matters. Thank you. You're welcome. We've got some bracers to put on. And now I think we should take a ride to this quest on Star. Or the cat that she runs us. That is Bree knows where to go. There's actually a lot of people in this starting area, especially for this time of the night. I'm Central Time and it is 2:04 in the morning on a Friday night, early Saturday morning. I do have to work on Saturdays, but don't worry about me. Oh, I remember liking to walk this way because you have all these defenders to kill, but alas, I didn't know that the reason I did that was by choice and that I just didn't simply know, but now I do recall. Now, if I remember right, these quests take some time, maybe because I end up getting lost, but hopefully it won't take horribly long because I don't want this video to be too long or to set an unrealistic expectation for how long the videos will be, because they won't be super long, unless you guys want them to, in which case they absolutely will be. I'm just making videos because I like to make videos, and I hope you're watching them because you like to watch videos. So we're killing this gnarlpine, and we're gathering these 4 items, which this is another quest here as well. And we have a helper now as well. So let's go this way first, I guess. Get this quest from this guy. Looks kind of suspicious, if you ask me. Open Rageclaw, the sleeping druid. The gnarlpine shaman that inhabit this place have discovered a way of separating a sleeping anyone that attempts to explore the Pandaria den. I am now trapped in the Emerald Dream, powerless to stop this. Oh, so he's asleep. You must help me. The Gnarlbite Shaman carry a strange charm which is used to perform this ritual, and I'd like to examine it. Please, Oakland, bring one to me. Sure thing. By the way, if you hear a weird noise, my dog is snoring in the background so loudly. Okay, I don't know if we're supposed to go here or not, but I'm going here. Because I don't remember where all these thingies are, and that was not a thing that we were supposed to do yet, so that's okay. Let's go this way and to the left. Try and keep it as systematic as we possibly can, so I don't spend hours lost in here and have to edit this video. I will at some point learn editing software. Don't think so little of me that I would not do it. I just don't have the spoons to be able to do it now. At this direct moment in my life, but I hope to be able to soon. Okay, so let's go back. Can we go up this way? No, we cannot. Okay. I did not adjust those audio and sound levels from the last video, so if they are not acceptable, please inform me appropriately. Here we go. Just have the black feather quill and the rune of nesting left, which are back the way we came, I believe. I don't even know which way we came. I'm lost already. But we have to kill 20 of these people, so. From whence did we come? We came from up here, right? God, Sure thing. Though we just have one left, which appears to be kind of below us, I think. So we'll let us go down and okay. One. Green ball. crazy screen there. I hope nobody gets motion sick. I was trying to figure out if there were walls, and there were. I'm not gonna kill any more feral bugs on this. I absolutely must, because we have already killed so many this episode. I don't know if I should call it episode or video. I don't really know. I'm kind of old. I'm really not that old physically, but I feel very old mentally. Very, very old mentally. One of my hobbies as someone who is old mentally is to knit, so that should tell you everything you need to know. I just feel like the scenery is so beautiful. These trees. Oh, I love it. So glad to be back here. Let's turn in these 2 quests. Impressive. I hope my huntress carried her weight. If we continue with this fervor, we may yet still free Teldrassil from the corruption that Alexstrasza herself could not burn out. Bold. Oakland, the kidnapped druids of the Talon will forever be trapped in the Emerald Dream. If we cannot. Oh, this is gonna continue. Oh my goodness. You have succeeded, young druid. Well done. And just in time, I might add. We got a belt and a bag. I'm gonna save that for later because we're going to set our Hearthstone to here, and then we're going to say goodbye for the evening. So Dolinar is now our home, and that's all that I have for today. A bit longer of an episode, so I hope you don't mind, but I thought I would just do that upon my return. And I would say to anticipate with hope and not too much optimism that we might be able to just return to our normal Monday, Wednesday, Friday that we initially started with. That is my hope anyway, but please understand if I cannot do it every week, that it's simply because my job is very demanding, and I know that that's such a downer thing to say, because why not just make the time? But I do have to sleep, and I do have to have some time for the people in my life. Not just for my YouTube friends, so I appreciate your understanding, and I'm so glad that at least someone is commenting or wanting more of this content, because I'm very, very grateful to have anyone even find these videos in the first place, so I really greatly appreciate it. Thank you very, 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 very much from the bottom of my heart. I hope you all, if you are American or you are celebrating this time of year, the holidays, please be safe, please be responsible,